and welcome to Food and Magic. In this video you will see 5 main key points which will help you make a perfect fresh fruit cake at home. At first you will see how to keep the fruits fresh and shiny for long hours without getting stale. Next you will see how to get perfect cake layers from inside. Number 3 is how to give a texture to the cake which is trending a lot nowadays. Point number 4, I will reveal my secret of cutting perfect and thin cake layers. And point number 5, a lot of beginners urge to know how to whip a perfect cream which will not melt after icing. So if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notifications for my new videos. So let's get started. As the video will become too long, I have taken a sponge cake here, the recipe of which I have shown earlier. The link is given in the description box. Further in the video, you will see that this is a perfect sponge cake, so do try this recipe. We always wonder how the bakery bought cakes look super white from inside. All they do is remove the crust which appears brown. Here I will remove a very thin layer of the brown crust from top of the cake. This crust is very delicious and can be used to make cake pops. I have flipped the cake upside down and will remove the crust from below as well. Remember to remove only a very thin layer and always use a serrated knife. The crust is removed. To get perfect thin layers, all you have to do is keep this cake for 2 hours in the refrigerator before cutting so that the thin layers do not break. Also, a little bit of practice will give you perfect results. The more number of layers you cut will give a good height to the cake. A perfect cake will always have thinly sliced layers with a delicious filling spread evenly. And a second layer too is cut. After this, let's whip the cream. Here I have taken 1.5 cups of chilled whipping cream, and to this I will add a few drops of vanilla essence. Start whipping this on medium speed for about a minute and then increase the speed to high. To obtain perfect results, you need to use an electric beater, and I am using the Philips brand. After 2 minutes, you can see the cream has thickened. This is the soft peak stage where you can see the peaks are falling down. If you use this cream on the cake, it will melt when you do the icing. Continue whisking till the hard peak stage. Here you can see the peaks are stiff and not falling down. This is the perfect stage. Also, the cream will double in volume and feel lighter. Let's make the filling. Here I have taken tinned pineapple and syrup. This syrup is mildly sweet, so I will add powdered sugar to it. You can add powdered sugar to plain water as well. Add a few drops of essence, but this is completely optional. Remember to keep the fruit pieces small in size. Here I have taken a chopping board and apply cream at the base so that the cake does not slip off. And moisten this generously till the edges with the syrup. Apply a thin layer of cream and then place the fruit pieces of your choice so that they stay in place. I will place it on the turntable and then spread the cream evenly. Now, leaving an inch from all the sides, place the fruit pieces so that they do not pop out from the sides. The benefit of putting the whipped cream in the bag is that this will ensure a nice even layer all around, and the fruit pieces too will remain in place. At this stage, spread the cream evenly, as if this layer is uneven, then the other top layers too will be uneven. I am using an offset spatula which makes this process very easy. Place the second layer of the cake and repeat the same process as we did for the first layer. Fill the gaps from the sides and then place the topmost cake layer. Before putting the cream, do moisten this layer so that you get a moist and juicy cake. Now I will thinly coat with the frosting, and this stage is called crumb coating. This is done to seal the cake crumbs, which will set after 30 minutes of refrigeration. This cake is cooled, and now start applying frosting from the sides and up to the top center of the cake. Always start smoothing from the sides of the cake first and then from the top. A smooth finish is not required as this cake will be covered with fruits on top and on the sides. Even out with the scraper and transfer the cake to the cake board. Slide in the palette knife and without lifting completely, slide to the cake board. Start making the design. I always choose to make a thick border for the fresh fruit cake as the fruits can rest well on the border. After making the design, then chop the fruits and then start placing them, otherwise they will become stale. I chose kiwis to create a contrast in colors. Adding the dragon fruit scooped into round shapes. And start placing the strawberry slices. This cake is easy for beginners as no finishing to the frosting is required. As all strawberries are not of the same shape, keep the thick slices on one side of the cake. To add contrast of colors, I will place some strawberry slices on top of the cake too. And to keep these fruits fresh and juicy, I am going to use neutral gel. Here I have taken 1 teaspoon of neutral gel. As this is very thick, I will add 2 tablespoons of water and mix it well till you get a pouring consistency. This gel has no taste and will seal the freshness of the fruits. With a brush, apply this gel on the fruits. By doing so, the fruits will not become stale for a couple of hours. Also remember to consume this cake within 24 hours as we have used fresh fruits. This gel is also called as the glaze and adds a nice shine to the fruits. For the sides, with a brush, give a line texture, and it's been trending a lot nowadays. This texture looks very nice. And our cake is ready but not ready for cutting yet. When you cut it now, the cream does not get time to set and it gets smudged. Though it is absolutely spongy, but to get perfect layers, you need to cool the cake for 2 hours and then cut it. And after 2 hours of cooling, the cake almost looks perfect from inside. Doesn't this look like a bakery bought cake, completely white from inside? It is soft and spongy and moist. So do give my recipe a try and enjoy the cake. Also, if you like the tips I have shared in this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon given along. Thank you for watching.